What's up guys, it's Nick and today we are doing a bit different video. We'll be talking about freelancing, 3D motion design and 3D design, and especially in 2020. And let me show and explain why. So there will be a PowerPoint presentation somewhere from the left or from the right. We'll figure that out. So yeah, let's go. It's freelancing 3D design for beginners in 2020. So why freelance is blooming right now in 2020? And one of the main reasons, sadly, it's pandemic. And that's basically because nobody knows what to expect tomorrow or next week or next month. Maybe it will be over or maybe it will get worse. So your potential employer don't want to take a risk employing you and offering or proposing 3 months contract or year of work or anything like that. That's why all of my clients from the April, when the first wave of pandemic was, until this day, those all are just a single gig, and nobody doesn't promise me a week or a month or any long-term contracts. And basically, from the viewpoint of your client, it's better for him to just hire a freelancer who is understanding that it's one-time job, and you are not waiting anything from your client in the long term, especially now. So secondly, or third point, is the remote possibilities. Thanks to COVID-19, we had lockdown and many huge corporations got all of their stuff working remotely. And for us, for freelancers, it opens, not for us, but for majority of the agencies. And for me, there was a client that really told me, first sentence, that they were working only with local freelancers, and now when everybody is still sitting home, nobody comes to their agency or to their studio to work. They are open to explore also foreign freelancers, at least in their time zone. So if you want to quit your job, and ironically in a pandemic, and if you want to be a freelancer, the first thing that you should get done is the legal paperwork. So I don't know how it goes in USA, but for us in Europe, I have my own company and I pay taxes for myself, I pay myself salary, and this should be done at first hand. So learning 3D, I guess learning 3D right now might be tricky because it's still a bit dark and we don't see any light in a shallow tunnel. But anyways, if you want to learn 3D, first of all you need to pick your niche. So it might be game design and props modeling, character modeling and texturing and all that stuff. It might be motion design, it might be VFX, it might be also more technical engineering stuff that is done in CAD. Also there is architectural visualization, also a great thing. So I would say get your time and just explore various stuff. And also choose your software. Obviously there's a discutable question about Blender 3D, because I know many artists use that, but those artists are not doing actually client work that much. I know some girl who is creating VJ loops, and she does that in Blender. I also know some people doing 3D renders and selling them on Adobe Stock or Shutterstock or all these stock websites, and they are also working in Blender. But if you want to work with clients, and I would say when you are starting out, working with clients is something that can kinda give you the sensation of stability and stable income. At least. So yeah, learn something that's used in majority of the agencies in your country or worldwide. For motion design, it's obviously Cinema 4D and Houdini. For architectural visualization, it's 3ds Max. For character animation and I would say animation, like Pixar or Walt Disney, it's Maya, at least as I know. So yeah, there are tons of software, and pick the right one. And next one is really crucial. So I would say get good, but not perfect, because you never will get perfect. It's not the case. I mean, you can get good, and I was actually hiring a freelancer to help me out with overflow work, and I reviewed around 200 portfolios, and I was looking for junior designers, because I'm not working with like top agencies, and I can't pay huge amounts of money to top designers to work on me. And one of the biggest no-nos is to place your portfolio on Google Drive or on any like Dropbox or something like that. Personally, I didn't had time to view all the like 50 projects, good and bad, and all of them was on Dropbox. So don't do that. Set up your Behance account or set up your website on WordPress or on Squarespace or Wix or anything, and publish like five works that you really think that are like good for 100%, and that's crucial. So 100% just for you. You are not comparing yourself with the guys who are like 20 years in the industry. You are just you. So if you see your project and you think, okay, that's the best that I could do here, so it's good. It's to be in your portfolio, because I've seen works that are a decent level, but there are some glitches, there are some bugs, lights are off, or any like those small, I would say I call those 5%. So 95% of the project, of the work, of the animation, call it like you want, but basically 95% are just awesome. Just grab my money, and you see some bug there, and okay, maybe textures are off in just one frame, not one frame, like 1 second, that textures glitch, or you see that camera at one point the camera movement is just it's abrupt, and it breaks the feeling. And it's those 5% that you might just thought that okay, it's good enough. Okay, so I mean, you don't need to be perfect. You will have the steps that's higher than your level. You will have people that are better than you. But anyways, just if you feel that your work is good, that it's 100% completed, just publish it to your portfolio and make 5, not more than like 10, okay? Not more than 10 works in your portfolio. But make sure that those works are good enough. And yeah, make social accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. I don't know, maybe if we are talking about the game art, there's polycount.com, maybe Dribble. Yeah, so make all your social accounts. prepare a little money around 2 to 3 months, not 6 months or 9 months or 12 months. I personally think that it's not necessary, and I will explain why. And mentally prepare that these times will be hard. No bullshit. Those will be one of the hardest times in your life. At least it was in my life. So now when we are like mentally, psychologically prepared, how do we quit a daily job? So yeah, obviously prepare some savings. And when I was quitting my daily job, I had zero savings. I was working like on a contract as an iOS developer, and my last invoice was for barely like to pay my bills next month, and that's basically all. And yeah, I don't think that it's good to do that. It's not smart at all. But don't prepare 6 to 9 to 12 months of your like safety net. You will procrastinate still. I would say 90% of people are procrastinating till the point when they understand that if there will not be any, like, if the magic wouldn't happen in just next few months, they will be on the streets. And that's when the actual magic happens and people start doing something, and their career is blooming and the freelancing life is alright without like 24 hours working days and 8 days a week. So yeah, and the great thing, there's a phase when you already know that you are quitting your daily job, but you are still working and going to your office, or now, okay, you're not going to your office, but you still have your boss. So while you are preparing the savings, I would say you will need like 4 months, okay, to prepare for 2 months or 3 months or even 1 month. Tell your boss in advance, like, if I was leaving my job in April, and I think I thought about that in February, I think, yeah. So what this does, it basically, in your mind, it sets the finish line. It sets your red flag or green flag, or call it whatever you want. But you know, when you said that, and your boss is looking for somebody to hire in your place, who will sit here and do your job, you know that you already made that. There is no way back. Okay, it's you might have to go to your boss and say, okay, I'm not leaving, I was stupid and all that stuff, freelance sucks and it's not for me. But do you want to do that? I don't think so. So yeah, when you told everyone that you are quitting your daily job and you will be a freelancer from that date, it sets your start, your period when you are like transitioning from a daily worker to a freelancer. And obviously it will not be easy. So there will never be, as it's written there will never be a safe path. So you're as soon as you like say bye-bye to all your colleagues and your office and all that stuff, I would say that there will never be a client that will be like on the next day. So prepare to work hard to find your first couple of clients. So how to find actual clients in 3D, motion design, or basically whatever niche. or whatever sphere, or yeah, whatever profession. So when I was asking guys who have like 10,000 followers on Instagram, I was asking them, how do you get your projects? How do clients find you, or how you find your clients? And yeah, all of them said that clients find them through Instagram or through Facebook or through their website. So they are not doing anything. They are just waiting for the projects to come, and luckily for them, they are coming in a row, so they don't have like 3 months of total silence. And that was my mistake in like first month. I was doing many like social small like projects that I can post be daily, or that will take me like 3 days max to render out and post on social media. And I was super active on social media just like to get attention, and maybe some agency will find me and offer some work. That's not the case. It's not working when you are starting out. It's just so many time is wasted when you are trying to like create all these projects, and you want to be really good, because Instagram and also the communities that reshare or repost your work, they want like quality stuff. Nobody wants just your average things. And sorry, but yeah, that's the truth, and I understood that. And so first thing you need to understand, you are not going to like sit and wait and maybe do some personal projects. That's not how it works when you are starting out, when you are small on a social media scale. So instead of just posting your work on Instagram or Facebook or all the stuff, you need to do active marketing. So what I've done and what gave me all of the clients that I have now, and basically the ones that we are discussing new project right now, I've sent them an email in July, and right now they need my services, and we might have a project. And that's cool about the emails, because you are not like sitting here and waiting when they will approach me to do something, but you are actively offering your services, and you are telling them that if at any time you need something, just write me an email or call me or anything, and I will try to help you. So my advice is to go to theclutch.co, find your niche. It could be creative marketing or design studio or digital design or marketing design or 3D motion design or motion graphics or anything. There's a really good filter. And yeah, you just do good old cold emails. And trust me, that works. If you will be spamming thousands of emails and they will be like the same templated stuff that looks like spam, it will not work. But if you will be like selling, more or less directed emails, when you say some kind of words about the agency, when it should not look spammy. I mean, there are tons of templates. How do you want to write your email, and what points you don't want to include? But if you try and just find the list of the clients that the agencies you want work with, just email them, and you might get a response like, hey, thank you, your portfolio is great, but we don't we don't know what to expect tomorrow. And that's okay. That's not a problem, because if you send 2,000 emails, I guarantee you that there will be a single agency or single studio or single, I don't know, solopreneur that might need your services in the next week. And it's exactly my case. I sent 2,000 emails to different companies and agencies and big and small studios. And at some point they emailed me and said, okay, your portfolio is great, but we don't use 3D now. But they said now, but who knows when, if they want to expand their like services, they might remember me. And that's how it works. Also about networking. When I was starting out, I wrote to every 3D designer in my area and just asked them just basic questions. How do they work? How much they make freelancing, and like how's their business going and all that stuff. And it's just good, because when you're freelancing, you might feel lonely. And I mean, there's only me and my clients and you guys, which is a bright spot here. So yeah, just connect with another motion designers, and don't be shy to ask questions, whether it be technical or something about the business, because we are here with each other. And I don't think that there are points that we should not discuss. Also about the personal projects and cold emailing or cold calls, or any like active marketing. You might like divide your day to be, let's say, in the morning you feel creative, you can do some exercises. But yeah, I would say that majority of your working day must be like active marketing. So you are not waiting for a client to find you, but you are searching for them, and you are like promoting your services. And once again, don't be like directly promoting them in a way like, please hire me, or I will give you the best price, I don't know, COVID-19 discounts. That's bullshit. Just say hello, and just say that if you will have any troubles, and if you will have any not like troubles, but if you will need help with design or with 3D, or maybe you know sound designers and you can mention that, or maybe you are the sound designer, just you need to like tell them that you are their problem solver. And yeah, that's what we would be talking next. So how do you work with clients? So let's say you found your first client, and the huge no-no for me is working for free, because I did that once and I don't want to do that anymore. It's just, when you understand that you just did something that might help somebody to earn, let's say, a couple $1,000,000, and you didn't get anything for that, or you got like $5, you are feeling like a bit used, and it's not the greatest feeling in the world. So my personal advice is never work for free, or for exposure, or for the bullshit they say. So focusing on working experience, and let's say you started just like 3 months ago, or let's say a year ago. So you have decent portfolio, not the greatest one, not the portfolio of your dreams, but you managed to find the first client, which is obviously a small agency, maybe doing 3D from time to time, not like the full CGI production house, but still, why you are the one for them. So you need to ask yourself this question and answer. I was answering that because I'm the best in terms of experience working with me. So what do I mean? I was charging a bit lower than average 3D designer, but that's not the main benefit, because there's, I don't know, super talented guys from the developing countries, and they can afford working with this a little bit lower daily rate. But I was super convenient for them to work with, so I was always replying to their emails, and I am, for this day, I am replying to the client's emails within like 15 minutes or half an hour. I was always telling them what I will be doing today or tomorrow, or what I've done yesterday, when I will deliver the project, or when I will be delivering the animation. And if I said that I will be delivering the animation on Wednesday, I will do everything like just to deliver it on Wednesday. So I mean, from the client perspective, I'm the one that's like 8,000 kilometers from him, and he pays me money. And I mean, it takes some time to trust people. So I did everything that I could to make this time when they don't know if I will be good, if I will ever deliver this project or anything, to make it as short as possible. So I was 24/7. I was not like online, but yeah, they could call me and in the middle of the night, and I was there. So just be super convenient for your client. So yeah, that's a brief talk about the 3D design and freelance. And yeah, in the description you will find the cheat sheet that I just did today. It's free PDF file. You can just print it out or open in Photoshop and just tick the checkboxes. So the first part is passive marketing. It's all about the posting your work in social media. And the second part is about active marketing, where I mentioned Clutch. I mentioned that on Twitter also you can find some work when searching for hashtags like hiring motion designer or hiring 3D. So yeah, there are a lot of possibilities, and don't be scared with all that crazy stuff going on right now. For me, I quit my job in a first wave of pandemic. I had terrible first months, and from the second months, it's just good. I mean, everything is going good. And I see that with the second wave of pandemic, the demand for 3D is rising. Maybe because most of production houses, like video shooting or filming production houses, due to the lockdown, they can go to the location and film the product, so they are just ordering photoreal 3D renders. So yeah, it's a first try of this type of videos. So if you find it helpful, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions, please comment down below. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.